I love numbers and PowerPoints. So you bet your booty I am doing a dating wrap. Also, you can bet that I am not paying to have the watermark removed. And yes, that is my ring light shadow because it's 4:30 p.m. and it's dark. Let's get into it. We're gonna break this down into 3 parts. We have the good, the bad, the ugly. Let's jump right into it with the good, why don't we? So, strong number of first dates, 23. Of those, 9 turned into second dates. That's actually a lot more than I expected. And also 0 dates that I cried over. That's what we call growth. Let's dive in deep. What's happening here, you might think of the number of dates per month. So this is the area of the year where things were cuckoo because one of my best friends unalived himself, and then my roommate in LA went off the deep end and was in a mental hospital, and then ultimately had to be evicted from our apartment. So I had to move back to New York with no intention of moving back to New York, but here we are. So Q3, Q4, really carrying the dating year. Number of dates that I met IRL in the wild, 10. Number of dates through Raya, 2. I think that's actually good because I think Raya is a terrible dating app, but a good networking app, so I still pay for it. Dates from Hinge, 6. Getting out there. Most notable date activity. First date, we went to an Emmy event where Sir Elton John was speaking. I thought that was cool, and I don't even like Elton John. Now, continuing with the good. Number of dates who Ubered me home, 11. Dates who walked me home, 6. Duty of care, love it. I want to know that they give a toot about me even when I'm out of sight, and manners. Now, the bad. Number of dates who are friends with an ex of mine, 1. That made me feel weird. And number of dates I cried over, 0. Why is this on the good list and the bad list? Because I have recognized or overanalyzed that I am probably becoming an avoidant type person and have my guard up extra high. Number of dates that I walked out of, 3. Number of dates that I also told do not contact me again, 3. Number of dates I went on with people that I had dated in a previous year, 3. I didn't count them under first dates because they're recycled. Highest number of dates I went on with one person, falling in the bad because I am trying to be in a relationship at some point, and I only managed to go on up to 4 dates with one person. Everyone else pretty much petered out after 1 date. Some got to 2 dates, very few got to 3 dates, and only 1 got to 4 dates. So, you know, the number of dates that didn't happen. I actually would put this in like chaotic neutral because of those, 10 were because of me changing my mind or whatever, and then 9 of those were from the guy not following through once the date had already been set up. So no loss there. Holding myself accountable. This is the number of dates that I ghosted, and that was 4. So I will say in my defense that I texted them thank you for a lovely time, and that was only after 1 date. I only did this to the first dates, but I could probably be better about this, right? Then we have the ugly. The number of dates where on the first date they bought round-trip flights for us to go to some destination and then canceled the flight sometime within the next 24 hours. We never went on that trip. That actually happened 3 times. Then we have the number of dates where it was so unsettling that I almost needed to call the police, and then I had to report the behavior to Hinge and they got banned, 1. And then the last one, number of dates that took me to a haunted house, which I didn't find creepy, but a lot of my friends did. I would consider this Christian Girl Autumn level of creepy, but hey, I also thought that was kind of like a fun one to just in review. The number of dates that I caught feelings for and saw a future with, 0. Big ol' 0. Anyway, 2024, it'll be our year, right?